10 American cities collapsing in 2024. Leave before it's too late. Throughout history, we've seen powerful cities rise and fall, from the collapse of the Roman Empire to the mystery of the Mayan civilization's disappearance. Once invincible cultural and political centers eventually succumbed to pressures from multiple fronts. Today, in the United States, we're witnessing similar signs, as many major cities face unprecedented challenges. In this video, we'll dive into the top 10 US cities that are on the brink of collapse in 2024. Economic decline, population crises, and crumbling infrastructure are dragging these cities into serious trouble. We'll walk you through each city where the future seems bleak and almost predetermined. What factors are threatening their survival? And is there still time to escape before the storm hits? Buckle up and prepare for a dramatic journey as we explore 10 cities that might not be standing by the end of 2024. Number 10. Boston. Boston, a historic city, is facing major challenges that threaten its future. While the city rebounded from the pandemic, economic growth remains sluggish, with GDP growing by only 1.8% annually from 2023 to 2025. More than 20% of the workforce is employed in education and healthcare, but these sectors only contribute 8% to growth, creating a severe economic imbalance. The cost of living in Boston continues to skyrocket. As of May 2024, the median home price reached $765,000, with some areas exceeding $1 million, while wages are rising just 2% annually, well below inflation. This puts enormous pressure on residents. Additionally, the MBTA public transportation system is plagued by maintenance and safety issues, further negatively impacting the city's development and quality of life. Number 9. Seattle. Seattle, the tech hub, is staring down a budget deficit nearing $230 million by 2025, mainly due to a downturn in the tech industry. Major corporations like Amazon and Microsoft have laid off thousands, pushing office vacancy rates to a staggering 25% by mid-2024. Housing prices in Seattle are now averaging $1.14 million, and the cost of living is 52% higher than the national average. Meanwhile, the homelessness crisis is worsening, with only 10% of evicted individuals able to secure stable housing. Traffic congestion has also become severe, with drivers spending an average of 55 hours stuck in traffic annually. More than 25,000 residents left Seattle in 2023, signaling a looming collapse. Number 8. Chicago. Chicago is grappling with rising crime, with violent crime increasing by 11.5% in 2023. The city's arrest rate has plummeted to just 11%, eroding residents' trust in law enforcement. Though homicides have decreased, they remain 45% higher than a decade ago. The city's economy is struggling as well, with GDP growth of only 3.41% in 2022. A pension crisis looms, with $37.2 billion in unfunded pension liabilities, draining resources needed for essential services. Moreover, Chicago's population is sharply declining, with more than 71,300 treated residents leaving in 2023. If this trend continues, Houston could surpass Chicago in size by 2035, leading to even more strain on the city's economy and infrastructure. Number 7. San Francisco. San Francisco, once the beacon of innovation, is now facing an overwhelming cost of living crisis. A middle-class family requires an income of $182,500 to $232,000 annually to maintain their lifestyle, yet the city's median income is around $144,000, with most residents earning far less, creating significant inequality. From 2020 to 2023, nearly 100,000 residents left San Francisco for more affordable areas. This exodus has led to population decline and a diminished quality of life, putting the city's future at risk. Number 6. St. Louis. St. Louis has long been one of the most dangerous cities in America, with violent crime rates remaining high. The northern part of the city, in particular, has witnessed numerous murders and assaults, deterring businesses from operating there. Economically, St. Louis faces almost $1 billion in public debt, with a median household income of only $44,300, far below the national average. Despite receiving aid through the American Rescue Plan, the city struggles to invest in long-term infrastructure improvements and quality of life. The division between the southern and northern parts of the city exacerbates economic inequality, with the population continuing to decline. 5. Detroit. Detroit is grappling with severe economic challenges, with a median household income of just $37,161 and a brain drain as thousands of college graduates leave the city each year. The high vacancy rate and widespread urban decay reflect decades of industrial decline and poor planning. Detroit also faces a weak education system, with only 10% of black students reading at grade level by 4th grade, limiting their future prospects. Despite efforts to revitalize the city, Detroit's path to recovery remains difficult. Number 4. Los Angeles. Los Angeles, once the city of opportunity, is now becoming unaffordable for many. The median home price in 2024 has surpassed $892,000, and average rents are as high as $2,500 per month. While incomes in LA are relatively high, they can't keep up with the rising cost of living, leaving even six-figure earners struggling. Homelessness has reached over 75,000 people, while traffic congestion and crime rates are on the rise, diminishing the overall quality of life. The city is also experiencing a shrinking workforce and an aging population, pushing residents to more affordable areas. 3. New Orleans. New Orleans, known for its vibrant culture, is facing severe economic downturn in 2024. Key industries like manufacturing and construction are shrinking, with job growth only reaching 1.7%. The median household income is around $45,000, far below the national average, with an unemployment rate of 4.6%. Additionally, the rising cost of living, with average rents around $1,300 per month, is putting pressure on low-income families. Without timely intervention, New Orleans could face even deeper recession in the future. 2. Cleveland. Cleveland, once an economic powerhouse in the Midwest, is now in a deep economic decline. The city's GDP growth is slow, and the median household income of just under $37,000 makes Cleveland one of the poorest cities in America. With a poverty rate of 29.3%, high foreclosure rates, and significant financial stress, Cleveland's economic future looks bleak. Number 1. Baltimore. Baltimore faces significant economic and social challenges. The median household income is only around $54,000, much lower than the national average. Violent crime in Baltimore is 3 times the national average, with a high murder rate, weak education system, and poor urban management. These factors combine to create an unstable environment, making it difficult for Baltimore residents to improve their quality of life. Looking at these cities, it's clear that urban areas across the U.S. are grappling with significant economic, social, and infrastructure challenges. Rising living costs, economic inequality, crime, and population decline are pushing many cities to the brink. This is a wake-up call, not just for the residents of these cities, but for leaders and communities to take action before these urban centers become sad lessons of history. Hopefully, with the right solutions and determination, these cities can find a path to revival and sustainable growth. If you want to stay updated on urban trends and life in the US, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss any exciting upcoming videos.